Now I'm live. I pressed it. That's weird. Anyway, sorry. Hi, Yukiko. Hi, S. Elaine. Friday. Friday. Yay. It's Friday.
Friday.
Means it's Friday,
Yeah, it's Friday.
It's Friday. Well, Friday. So Friday. Yay.
Yeah, it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday.
It's Friday, yeah. Friday.
It's Friday. So anyway, let's get into the topic first. As usual, we'll try to just jump right into learn English first, and then the last half hour we can probably relax. L, if you're watching, if you're watching, then I tried to look for by and at, but there's nothing really specific about it. So prepositions, we just need to, just to remember and acquire. So good luck with that. We lost someone, it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna start with this. We're gonna talk about infinitive with to. On Monday, we're gonna talk about verb ing, but we might jump around with that today. So here we go. All right, so first step, okay, is the good news. So we're gonna start with the good news, and then we're gonna end with the bad news. Okay, so there's good news and bad news. So the good news, there are some rules that we can follow. So that's a good thing, right? If we can follow rules that make things easier, so we can follow this thing. So anytime that we see an adjective, easy, difficult, nice, relieved, wise, surprised, surprising, we follow that with a to. Okay, we follow that with a to infinitive. Okay, sorry, I got someone joining here. Oh, Lay. Lay's always late. Lay is late. Lay is late. Lay is always late. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna go to we're gonna go through a bunch of examples, but this is always the same. Any time that we have an adjective, it's followed by to plus verb if we want to use a verb after that. Okay, so easy is an adjective, right? So English is easy to learn, right?
No.
Mike, English is easy to learn, right?
No. English isn't easy to learn.
Good. Okay. Anyway, you just learned something, so it was pretty easy. I just taught you easy to learn, and you just gave me an example, so it's easy.
Easy to learn. Yeah.
Okay. So difficult, right? I'm finding it difficult to get used to teaching online, right? It's difficult to do something, right? It's difficult to get used to teaching online, right? It's difficult to get used to teaching online. It's difficult to learn vocabulary. It's difficult to listen. It's difficult to read in English, right? All of those things are difficult to do, all right? So there we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna fly through this because this is easy for you guys. This is easy for you to learn, all right? So just like a common phrase, it's nice. Nice is an adjective. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to know you. It's nice to see you. Anything like that, all right? We're coming in like crazy right now.
Adjective after adjective.
After adjective, we use to. Okay, it's just, that's a rule. Remember it. It's easy. That's easy to remember. All right, very good. Hi, Kelly. Next, right after a long day, I'm relieved to take off my shoes. Right, I'm relieved to take off my shoes. Taking off my shoes gives me relief. I feel good. The good news is about the circuit breaker is I don't wear shoes anymore, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't wear shoes. I don't wear socks. It's beautiful. It's natural. Just walking around in bare feet all the time. All right. Okay. So for example, maybe I wanted to buy a car and then I decided, you know what? I'm not going to buy that. Okay. And then my friend would say, okay, it was wise not to buy that car. Of course, anytime we use a negative infinitive is not to do, right? Not to do.
Not to do. Affirmative. Negative
Now,
in
now to do. Now to do.
Not to.
Not
Right?
to do.
I was wise not to buy.
Not to
infinitive.
buy.
I mean,
Negative infinitive.
negative infinitive, yes.
Not
Wise
to.
not to do. Wise not to do. All right, very good. And surprising. It was surprising to hear from you. It was surprising to have a party or something like that. Yeah, it's surprising to see Elaine drinking tea.
T.
So I was surprised to hear from.
Good guess,
from
educated guess. Right. So most of these adjectives here, as you can see, are followed by to generally is how we would do them. Some of them will have an object. We talked about that maybe last Friday. At the end of class, we talked about, yeah. So these things here, if you remember that, right? Last time we talked about this. So if we talk about infinitive, right, or infinitive with to, so encourage somebody to do something, right? We ask somebody to do something. So these are verbs, but some adjectives can also be used with an object as well. Okay, right. So amazed, right? I was amazed to hear the news. Angry, okay. I was angry to get that information or something like that. Yeah, any of these can be followed by to plus verb. Yeah. So any questions about rule number 1?
Nope.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy because anytime you see an adjective and you have to follow that with a verb, we're going to use to plus verb, right? Kelly, what are you eating? All right. Okay, to express reason or purpose, right? To say why we do something. This is also really easy, and this is something that you guys probably do naturally anyway. This is something you do naturally anyway. I can say, oh, why are you drinking coffee? To wake up.
Because I'm sleepy.
Okay, so we can say because, right? Right. So of course, I can say I went to the bank to get some money. I can say I went to the bank.
Express
Draw.
purpose.
No, we don't. We withdraw from a ATM.
Why you went to the bike? Why you went to the
Yeah, why? So this answers the question why, right? This answers the question why. Why did I go to the bank? I went to the bank to get some money. Right? That's why I did that action, right? That's why I decided to do that. Okay. So I went to the bank because I needed money, same meaning. Because what is another way to answer why? Right? The word because, right? Why do kangaroos have pouches, right? Because they need to carry their babies.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can ask all of you, there's 10 of you here, plus the secret person that doesn't like me to say her name. But there's 10 of you here, and I can ask all of you, why are you studying English? Yukiko, why are you studying English?
I'm studying English for my
I stay here.
To communicate in Singapore?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, to talk
I
to
study
people in
English to communicate with my daughter's teacher.
Perfect, right? I'm studying English to communicate with my daughter's teacher. Lei, why are you studying English?
I want to learn. I want to know more people. So in Singapore.
Okay, I want to know more people. Okay, I want to know more people. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Kelly, why are you studying English?
I'm studying English to for my job next year.
To get a job or when you go back to your job?
Singapore.
Singapore, nice.
Yeah,
Do you have a job in Singapore?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, nice. What do you do?
I'm franchise. Supply management.
Supply management. Okay, nice. Okay, Ping Ping, why are you studying English?
Yeah, it's a complex reason. First of all, I want to talk with my students' parents to tell them their some information of their children, and in other part, I need a environment to talk with others in English. Yeah, I think it can help my job in the future.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, so
English.
that's why I.
English is a necessary evil.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you remember that, right? Necessary evil. Something's bad, but you got to do it. And Emma's studying English to find a boyfriend, right?
Definitely not.
Oh.
I'm
Find
studying
another
English.
boyfriend.
No.
I have a question.
My boyfriend is Chinese.
I know. I'm just joking.
Maybe.
Maybe one is not enough, you know.
Actually, for now, I learning English is to travel without English guide.
Okay. To travel. Yeah, that's a really good reason, actually.
Yes.
So, I have a question. I'm studying English for traveling around the world in the future. So
No,
after this, why I like use for? Why
No for.
no for?
No.
What?
If we want to use a verb, we can't use for, right? I'm studying English.
For traveling is wrong.
Yeah, you can say for my job, but you're not using a verb, right? You're not using a verb with that, okay? So, to find a job, to get a job, to improve my job, to, but if you're talking about traveling, right? Not for plus ing, no, to travel. If you want to say travel, you would say
to travel around the world in the future.
Travel around the world, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, to travel around the world.
So I can see I'm studying English for exam. To pass the exam. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, right. If you have a verb, we have to use to. Yeah, we have to use.
Oh, yeah.
That's just really, really common. Yeah, really common.
Oh,
And
I got it. Thank you.
Good. And the bad news.
To travel around the world in the future.
The bad news.
Travel around the
So some verbs are followed by to plus verb, but there's no y. Some are followed by to, some are followed by verb ing. There's no y. Good luck. Just have to remember. But if you came to this class on Monday, what do you think is the best way to remember these verbs?
Speak.
Remember the
Use it.
Yeah, speak is.
thinking like a native language, the English speaker.
What do you think is the best way to pick up or to acquire?
Acquire English.
Great.
Read.
Read. Yeah.
What?
Read.
So of course you can go through, and all of you today, right? You can look at these. You can look at this list of verbs, and you can say, okay, I'm going to spend the rest of the day memorizing these verbs. Okay, but that's not a good idea, right? So the best idea is to watch, read, listen, and just repeat and repeat and repeat, and naturally you're going to understand. Naturally, you're going to understand what's going on with those verbs, right? You're going to hear need to do. I need to do my homework. I need to go home. I need to do this. I need to do that. Never going to hear I need doing. Right?
Yeah,
Or yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Emma's looking in her textbook. At the back of your textbook, they have this list, right? They have this list. English file especially has this list. So you can find all these verb patterns. Okay. But the best way is just to learn and read and remember. Yeah, that's the best way. So just some examples, right? I can't afford to buy a house in Singapore yet. Okay, I'm working on that. She threatened to call the police, or he failed to get her message, or he seems to be upset. Anytime we see any verb on this list, okay? Any verb on this list, right? We're going to use to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are some special ones on here on this list, okay? Like stop.
Yeah, like, stop,
Yeah, like
try.
love, right? Try, remember, forget,
Fish.
right? These are all, we can use both, but they generally have a different meaning. We talked about this, right? Didn't we?
No. Yes, some a little. Talk about this.
Mike keeps doing it.
Dislike.
Dislike is same.
Dislike, ing.
Huh? Only ing?
Yeah. Dislike,
Dislike.
ing.
Dislike.
I dislike.
Dislike ing. And
Right?
dislike.
I dislike
to-
staying home.
Oh, okay.
But I
Dislike
like,
to-
I like staying home, both okay.
dislike only just use staying.
Yeah,
Stay.
dislike, dislike plus verb ing.
Plus ing.
And why, I don't know. Just remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Good job, Mike. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it actually for what I was going to talk about. You know, it's Friday, we can relax a little bit anyway. Do you guys have any questions?
No.
Questions? Maybe. Lots of word like dislike only plus ing.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that on Monday, but yeah, just, yeah, so we see, right, we see this list here. Right, we see this list here. There's another list for followed by ing. And there's no why. You just must remember or must, you know, acquire that through reading or listening or, yeah.
Can I say infinitives are usually two?
Infinitive actually no to. You can use you must use to. You will said add to.
Mike, that's sometimes true. Some textbooks just call the infinitive, which is just the verb, like play, and some call it infinitive automatically has to, and some say infinitive with to. So yeah.
Oh, I'm confused before, but lots of people they like use infinitive, not to.
You know, if you look at the back of your textbook, and especially the infinitive, past simple, past PP, present past participle, if you look at that list, then you'll see, yeah, you'll see that it says infinitive, even though there's no to. So some textbooks are different. Some, yeah. So just. Yeah, some say with to, some say without to, some just call it infinitive. So yeah, you just have to.
So it's either any of these three, is it?
So it depends, different, maybe different.
Yeah, so just have to learn what your teacher's talking about or the specific textbook you're using.
Oh, not
I, thi-
not a
uh,
rule.
I think is a different situation, different use. Correct?
They
For
also
this?
expand the infinitive used to or add to or not to.
Right. Snore, I agree. And sometimes it just depends.
Yeah. No rule. No rule to follow. Okay.
So who had class this morning? Ping Ping and
Yeah.
Yukiko
And me too.
and Elaine. S. What's going on with your name? Why are we calling you S today?
It's not S, it's ES.
Okay. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Abbreviation.
Abbreviation. Okay. Abbreviation. Nice. So if it's an abbreviation, it should be ES or ES, not ES.
Yeah, but I just don't want to put it that way.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, good. So no questions today at all. Today was easy, right?
Yeah.
Not easy.
Yukiko, was today easy?
Yes, but I don't know
Okay.
words.
Oh, and
You mean these words?
Some words, I don't know.
You don't know the meaning?
Yes.
For example, which one?
Beg.
Please,
Or bag.
please,
Please.
please give me that. Please do that. Please. Yeah, beg. Ask someone again and again and again. Please.
Usually kids does that to get a toy.
Every single day, Elaine. Every single day. For everything. For everything. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. So my kids beg for everything, always. 100 times a day. Please, Daddy, please. Always. Anything else? Yukiko? What else? What else we got? What does that mean?
Instructor.
consent.
What does that mean? Consent.
Consent.
Agree. Agree.
Yeah, agree, right? Agree or say it's okay to do something. Yeah, very good. Nice. Yeah.
So consent to do something.
What about hesitate?
Hesitate.
Wanted to say something but don't want to say, like not sure whether I want to say or don't say, or to do or not to do.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, to pause, right? To pause.
Was confused to do something.
Pause. Hesitate. Good. Yeah, so I can say like he
Hesitated.
right? He hesitated to answer me. He hesitated to answer me.
Yeah, sure.
Good.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys don't have any questions today. You're so spoiled, right? 1 week where we actually just, Mark and I, we give you guys the topic. So now you don't think about any questions. Just 1 week, just 4 days. So sad.
Next.
Bad teacher. What's to you, what is the most difficult thing about English or learning English or studying English? Or what's the most difficult thing? Grammar or which tense or which thing do you not understand? or everything's easy?
Not easy,
Everything is
definitely.
difficult for me.
I think is pronunciation is very difficult for me.
Pronunciation, yeah, not easy.
For
Ray,
me,
what do you think?
Listening.
for me as vocabulary.
Vocabulary
lots
and
of
vocabulary. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of new words. Cannot remember. Too much new word.
Too many.
Many.
Too many new words.
Many new words.
Well, why are you trying to remember them?
For me, just repeat if I can. Because only remember one times, I will forget after several days. Maybe after 1 day, I will forget. So because maybe my age is too old.
No. Actually,
It's not
I
about
can
age.
learn the words
No.
and I forgot after 5 minutes.
yeah, I like you.
I think for me, sorry, difficult thing is just if I want to communicate with different person and how I speak English. I think speak and listen is difficult for me.
Yeah, I agree. It's difficult to listening there what's talking about,
Different intense.
especially in Singapore.
You mean Singlish, or you mean like listening to a British person or an Australian person, or what do you mean?
I think for me it's just
any people.
sorry.
No,
From
if
India, from Singapore.
Indian
all
is
have,
exceptional different.
If the American and the British people speak very fast, we also cannot understand very well. If they speak slowly, it's okay. The accent is perfect than the Singaporean. But also have the problem. It's difficult. They speak too fast. I can't catch the word.
Yeah, I mean, I have the same problem. If I go to my Japanese, well, not in English, but if I go to a Japanese class, I understand my teacher like 80%. I'm like, wow, my Japanese is really good. And then I meet two Japanese people in the elevator, and they're like, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I have no idea what they're talking about. So
Yeah.
it's the same. It's the same. Actually, you guys, sometimes you have a disadvantage speaking to English teachers because we speak too slowly. We're not preparing you for the real world.
Yeah, so now I think I must make different friends from the Western, some native speaker.
Yeah, it's good. It's very, very good for you.
It's a really good way.
I think it's better.
It's a really good way. I mean, if you
But
ever
it's
want to...
difficult to find.
Why?
We don't have the chance to meet the Western people. I don't need to work and don't. Also, my boyfriend don't have the friend from the Western. India also have. India have, but you know the India accent.
Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I understand your meaning. And then of course, but I mean, it's easy. There's so many places that you can go. You can go to like meetup.com or something like that. You can meet people.
Just a chat.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful of their intention, why they want to meet somebody. So be careful with that. But yeah, I think that's, you know, again, there's a direct relationship between like time and English level. And the more time you spend studying English, the quicker your English is going to improve. There's just no way around that. Yeah, that's just kind of the way it is.
Can we do some reading comprehension?
Now?
In general, not just now. I mean, like in general,
What do you mean, like in the class?
Yeah, in the class. Do you consider this as a class or you consider this like I don't know.
I mean, we could, but yeah, we could do reading. It's pretty boring though, because it's like, hey guys, read, and then I just kind of sit back and relax while you read, which is easy for me.
If we just chat, we know it's also better.
Because from reading, you can also hear the pronunciation, and also you can also know whether the person understand the text. So, like, that's why I say that,
Yeah, I mean, when I teach, I spend a lot of time on reading. Like we'll read through it together, and we'll go into it, and we'll try to understand the whole topic, and then we'll go in word by word and try to understand everything. And then I have no, it's great, and I have my students read it, and then I help them with their pronunciation. It's actually really, really important. I totally agree. I don't know if that would be very fun on YouTube.
No.
What do you want to learn?
Hi. Hi, little Emma.
Can you hold that?
Hello,
Hello, Emma.
beautiful girl. What's your name?
Do you want to teach them some English? What do you want to teach them?
You can teach
your
me
favorite
English. I
English
can
word?
teach you Chinese.
他说他可以教你。
Can you see a song? Can you see a song? See a song?
他会说中文。
Oh.
How do you say hello in Japanese?
Konnichiwa.
Oh, yeah.
How do you say hello in English?
Hello.
In the French.
Okay. How do you say hello in Chinese?
你好.
French.
你吃饭了吗？
French what?
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So cute.
Oh, she never remembers the Japanese. She got it this time. That's good. That was for Yukiko. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Snower. She speaks Chinese. My daughter, pretty well.
Oh,
Native
very
speaker.
well. Oh,
Talent,
that's
you have
good.
talent.
No, it's not. I don't think it's about talent, Mike. I think it's just about
In talent and the environment together.
I think environment, 100%. I think if 100% if it's our environment. Yeah. She reads Chinese books. I remember when she was like 3 years old, she went to China for the summer, maybe 1 month, 6 weeks or something like that. She came back, she couldn't speak English anymore.
Wow.
I was like, hi, Emma. And she was like, ni hao, daddy. And I was like, okay.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, you
And I was like, what do you want to eat? And she was like, oh, 我想吃. And I was like, no, honey, speak English. She couldn't. She forgot. Her brain was reprogrammed to Chinese. So she understood what I was saying, but she couldn't. Had to reply in Chinese. So
Chinese is very difficult than English to study.
She can read
actually, I was like sad.
book.
I was sad because she couldn't talk to me for a few days.
No worries. Just.
I mean, it took a few days for her to remember how to speak English again. But yeah, I was.
Yeah, it's a good time to practice Chinese.
Yeah, I'm very guilty of this. Okay, I'm going to teach you like a good phrase. If Ping Ping, you don't have kids yet, but you will one day. And
Yeah.
What?
Do as I say. Not as I do.
do as I say, not as I do. So I have a great opportunity to learn Chinese at home because my wife speaks Chinese, my kid speaks Chinese, but I never do it.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. What are you eating?
No, it's pointless doing something yourself if you know someone who can do it for you.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly.
From book.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm bad. I'm bad. I should try to learn Chinese more. And I could easily do it because I have children's books, I have all the apps, I have a wife who could just help me. Everything that I told you on Monday in terms of acquiring Chinese, I could easily do that.
Great.
I could do that 1 hour a day, and probably in a year I could speak Chinese perfectly, but
Yeah.
lazy. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
That's
She's shy.
all. Yeah.
She's not shy, but that's just what she does. So, yeah, so my kids will often ask me, Dad, can I use the iPad? Dad, can I use the iPad? And I say no, but I'm on my phone. Right? Like, and she's like, why do you get to use your phone, but I don't get to use my iPad? And then I say this, do as I say, not as I do. So I tell you don't use the iPad, but I'm using the iPad, right? But that's not important. I'm a parent, so she has no choice.
Oh, do as I
Sadly.
say.
Do as I say, not as I do. Do as I say, not as I do.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Don't follow me. Don't follow my activity.
Yeah, follow my words, not my actions. Yes, exactly, Mike. It's perfect. Yeah.
Actions.
So what are you guys gonna do this weekend? We can go out now, right? You guys can go out. You can get a haircut. Susan got a haircut. What are you gonna do? I bought some pet food for my turtles.
Can we go out
Nice.
at weekend?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Well, you can go get a haircut. You can go to the pet
Okay.
store.
Okay, no. I don't need it.
So what are you gonna do? What's your plan for the weekend? What's your plan? What are you gonna do?
To more exercise. No, cannot meet up with friends.
Well, you can do you guys ever do like Zoom?
Yeah.
Do you meet your friends through Zoom or WeChat
Yeah.
or?
Yeah,
Only
sometimes
online. Cannot make an actual meeting.
I know, but it's almost the same. I like it. I kind of like it when I call my friends on Zoom and drink beer and listen to music. And, no?
Yeah, I do.
Emma, you do that?
Yes, drinking with my friends, make a video call, but we use WeChat.
Not Zoom.
Now Zoom. WeChat also can allow a lot of people together, a small group.
I know, but can you can you share your screen and everything or?
Oh no, cannot share screen.
Yeah, so that's kind of what. Yeah, I know, honey. I know. Go study. Don't you have any studying to do or anything?
No.
Why?
My teacher didn't.
You know, these are all my students. They study really, really hard. That's why their English is so good.
Oh, thank you.
So, what's your favorite thing?
She's being a bad student today.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think so.
No.
Did you study hard today?
I don't know.
Did you do your homework? Did you finish your work?
No.
What do you study? What do you study?
I don't know.
So this is my biggest stress. Not working from home, teaching online, nothing, no problem.
I got it.
This.
Let me see your teeth.
Why? Why do you want to see her teeth? It's That's weird. So she had a Zoom date yesterday with her friend.
Oh,
Susan's grandson. I think my daughter is gonna marry Susan's grandson.
No,
grandson, make a boyfriend.
He's just your best friend, right? What did you guys talk about?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Okay,
So how do we say 娃娃亲?
Smart children.
What's Wawa Ching?
Smart children.
You ask Messi?
No, that's a terrible idea. No, I don't like that, Emma. I don't like that at all.
I just how to say the word. I don't mean your daughter with Susan's grandson.
I think we say like arranged marriage.
Arranged marriage.
Yeah, where the parents choose. Don't do that. The
Like
parents.
in India,
Yeah, the parents choose who.
soulmate is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just arranged marriage.
Yeah, arranged marriage. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, my kids are getting addicted to us. So I think. I love you too, honey, but you're annoying sometimes.
You can play with your daughter every hours.
Every minute, Mike. Almost
every minute.
Every minute, pretty much nonstop. All right, so yeah, I mean, if no one has any questions, we can probably end a little bit early today. That's okay. Are you sure? Nobody has any questions? English? Nothing. That's okay. It's Friday. We can relax.
Yeah, today's Friday.
Friday. All right, so yeah, I think we'll just end early today. Monday, I'll try to make it a bit more difficult with the gerunds, and then do you know next week's schedule? Not yet, right?
Next week's schedule you published on the YouTube website?
Not yet, but we're gonna do it today. I'll let you know.
Oh.
I mean, I can tell you now. Hold on.
Okay. Have more information.
I can tell you right now. Yeah. I think Monday is verb ing, so gerunds. And then,
generous.
Yeah, so please try to prepare some questions as well. That'll help me.
So a question all about grammar.
Anything. No, it doesn't have to be grammar. It can be anything. Gerunds, and then Mark's doing present perfect, past simple, and then we're gonna read. Hey, Elaine, we're gonna read some children's books together on Wednesday.
On which day?
Okay.
Wednesday. And
Good.
then Friday we're gonna do confusing verbs.
Confusing
words.
Yeah. Lots of words they have same meaning, but we can use as a same sentence.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're gonna talk about. That hopefully next Friday. Some confusing verbs.
Yeah.
Confusing words. And then next, I'm excited for 2 weeks from now. We're gonna watch Friends together.
Okay.
Wow, I like that. I watch Friends.
So the only problem is, I don't know if YouTube will be okay with that, but it's okay. We can just try and just do it.
Yeah, we can just try it and
Make new friends online?
No, Friends. You know Friends? I'll be there for you.
I'll be there for you. With you.
Oh, we'll probably watch it on Netflix, but I wonder if you can watch it on Netflix, actually. Yeah, you can, of course.
Flash? Oh.
Today we have a lesson for the sentence link, the word and the word link, and some syllable.
Like and but and stuff like that, you mean? Or
I mean,
however, on the other hand, stuff like that?
The rhythm and the link. Yeah. We say I and you, and just the how to say that?
Like question tags?
No. I mean speaking.
Speaking.
Yes, I mean speaking. Like I will do this for you, and I'll do this for you. For.
Oh, like you mean pronunciation?
Yeah, but about
for you.
Focus on the link.
Oh, okay. I see. Like, okay, yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. I can change one of these topics to that.
Yeah, like I'm going to become. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Maybe I'll do that on Monday with verb ing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it would be a boring 1 hour if we did that for 1 hour. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's see if this works quickly, though. We can test this out. See if we can. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can practice that together. It'll be exciting.
Unbelievable. Joey has been holding his breath for almost 4 minutes.
Dude, he trying to kill me?
Yeah, he was lying. So, okay, cool. We can do that. We'll do that in a couple weeks. Yeah, we'll just go through one episode and we can just talk about it and what English they use.
Okay.
For me, some difficult.
That's why you got to watch the same one again and again and again, Mike. And then
watch 2 times.
5 times, 10 times. Yeah, boring, right? Learning is boring. I don't know what to say. I mean,
yeah, sure.
Yeah, learning is boring.
Yeah.
Kelly has something there. I don't know, maybe work or something. All right, good. So I'll let you guys go now. Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Thank
Let's
you.
relax. It's Friday, and then I'll see you guys on Monday. We'll talk about gerunds and linking.
Okay.
Gerunds linking.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye bye, Matt.
All right. Bye,
Have a
guys.
nice weekend.